Hello everybody, this is Chris from lexicalnotebook.com. Today we are going to answer the question how to memorize new vocabulary in English. 7 tips to help you get started. Tip number 1. Take notes of new vocabulary. When you meet a new word or expression, write it down. You will remember much more what you write down than what you simply look at. Vocabulary notebooks are a very good way to do that because you can organize the new vocabulary as you write it down. Tip number 2. Make associations. To remember new vocabulary, you have to link it to something you already know, or other words that talk about the same subject or a topic, or even sometimes reference to things that you learned in your own language. For example, if you learn a new word about parts of the house like pantry, it's a good idea to associate it with kitchen, which is a word that you probably already know. Tip number 3, make it personal. If you cannot use that specific word or expression in your daily life to talk about yourself, probably you will not remember it. So try to write sentences in your vocabulary notebook about yourself, about the things you do, and in a context that is very clear for you, so you can remember the meaning of the word without needing translation. Tip number 4. Revisit the new words frequently. You know that sometimes you memorize the lyrics of a song or a favorite part of a film very easily and they come to you naturally. It's because you probably heard that or watched that many times. You revisited that language frequently, so you memorized it. It's the same thing with new vocabulary. You need to revisit frequently until it becomes part of your active vocabulary. Tip number 5. Plan your visits. You have to plan ahead how many times you're going to revisit vocabulary. So if you have new words to learn, you have to go back to them every day. After a while, you can space it for 2 or 3 times a week, and then after a while, you can revisit them once a month maybe. But the whole idea is revisiting and revisiting consistently. Tip number 6. Use games and apps. It's interesting to vary the way you practice vocabulary. You can play games like memory games, crosswords, even some board games to help you memorize words in a fun way. Also, you can use apps like Quizlet, Kahoot, and WordWall to help you memorize new words. Finally, tip number 7. Use the words. You know when children learn a new word and they use it all the time, it's very easy for us, for adults, to spot the new words they have learned because they overuse it. But that's how they learn. So we have to do the same. We have to find a way to put the new words we learned into our practice when we are going to practice a conversation in the classroom with friends, until that word becomes comfortable and you can use it naturally. If you want to learn more, subscribe to our channel, Lexical Notebook. See you! Bye bye!